Alrighty everyone, welcome back. We are here again. I don't know why you keep watching these, but we are here. I've flattened this little hill behind this apartment. We need to put some little area in here. I've connected up to the highway here, which I did a little bit of work on. Cleaned it up a bit. I think it looks quite nice. It makes the city feel much more connected now this hill's gone. You can see sort of that CBD. You can sort of see the waterfront that way. And you can see the CBD that we're beginning on. Okay, this is the sort of city centre. This is like the commercial centre. That's how I'm going to break it down. So I've done a bit of work on this building. I put these little like slab things in. They look quite interesting. These are meant to be ATMs. It's sort of a bank in here. These are vaults and there's little like meeting rooms and a waiting spot. And then, you know, talk to the tellers over here. Don't know what they tell you, but they're tellers. And I've put in 2 trees here. I'm going to put the other ones in when I get bored and have nothing else to do. But it's really been a week. I've been at work a lot. I've been doing much better things with my time than this. But I figured I should probably slowly record a few clips just so there's a video I'm working on. I also added a tower over on the hill there to sort of make that feel connected as well. So today we're going to build something there. We're probably going to build something in this chunk of that financial centre so that there's at least another tower. I'm feeling something a bit more art deco-y, a bit more grand, a bit more detailed. That's a bit taller than this one, maybe up to like here. So it's roughly the same height maybe as the Brocktropolis building. These are all Brocktropolis buildings, the big one. My office building, that one. Yeah, so without further ado, further mountain dew.
Spotless, already know I got this. Look the wrong way, you know how Brock get. I'm like hearing your name cold in your sleep. In proportion, I got a strong peace storm coming. I'm just the first of the waves. Wait for the lightweight. No mistake, who cares? You won the battle, I'll survive the war. So unpolished, it's uncut and raw. Chase the wrong ends, end up in the wrong place. That's why when you buy my style, you get the wrong taste. Still rolling, yelling out I haven't learned. Play with fire, I'm sure you'll get burned. I expand your skull, hungry for the get back. I suggest you get back, I get that, that's what it's about. Check ignition, no excuse. Surrender with no condition. Do the impossible, break the impenetrable. The damage I do is irreparable. Hop out, it's hot out here. You're down but not out.
I've enjoyed the few time lapses. We have down at the other end of the city here a soccer court, I believe. And this connects nicely to our big garden park that we did a few episodes ago, which now leads to this building. We have a sort of parliament, government type building here. And there is an interior. We have a sort of parliament in here. I tried to colour code the sort of different parties. You'd have like small party and independence. And speaker here. And there's Senate over here. It's almost identical. I tried to colour code it. And then down along here. Oh yes, another thing. I added some farmland. I tried to connect the garden to the to my main base here as well. So I also put a big field in here. This is meant to be this now is the president or the prime minister of Brocktropolis, or the mayor, however we want to do it. That's their house. Here's the big parliament, which connects to the parliament gardens. That's what we'll call this. And then just further down the main road, I added in these little road things. But here we have little advertisements. There's ATMs. We have new buildings. This is meant to be like a little bank. Here's the little tellers and the vault. This is obviously. You can guess what this is meant to be. What else? Little store in here. This is meant to be like sort of a hotel or an apartment building. This will be a restaurant in there. And this connects to this area. So this little commercial spot here is been expanded a bit more. I might put some sort of warehouse or something behind it in here. It does need a little bit finishing off. but I think it connects nicely. I chucked some cars in these spots. I don't think there's much more I've done. So we're going to go back to where I focused on. I put a car park in here, and I also flooded all through here, so it connects to a little sewer here. But so I got sort of sidetracked with a bunch of different things. I've also now got sidetracked explaining the things I've built. So there's a few different builds around different spots of the city that make it feel a bit more connected. But I still want to put something there, and I also want to finish that little commercial area. So let's see what I do next.
Check your soul like a shoe store. My excuse for moves to settle the scores. I walk through the darkness, never consumed. See many a thing while you stand amused. I could have changed on, been arranged on. Daylight savings I even remained on. Time, don't sweat it now, can't forget it now. No threat, never been a fan. Debt, why I wonder how I could never go under. Hear the thunder, no wonder I never blunder. You can get death if you don't want dishonor. All that for $1, take it out, why bother? I can keep it running smooth, show and prove in the groove. The rocket Gibraltar unmoved, walk through with new talk, our few. I could make out the other side like brand new. The land distorted, my disorders on demand. All go into plan, into like the brain scan. The greatest loss is what dies while still breathing. Can't mislead me, I can see them seething. Most definitely down for the count, or count it out. My life speaks for itself, you know what I'm about. The top 99%, the anger pent, missing scent. Guess the intent, I hold it down and represent. The fire doesn't keep you warm, I tend to swarm towards the eye of the storm. It takes a minute to make a habit, and a lifetime to break it. 9 months to make a life, 30 seconds to take.
And this big plaza. And I put a car park underneath here, but I've bumped into a problem, which is resources now are a serious hindrance. I'm running out of food, and I need lots of mud. So in the mole, which I hope it fits big enough. I've cleared a bit of area. I hope you enjoy the time lapse. Anyway, I got a mud making contraption here. See if I do this, it should, in theory, give me mud. And I got a lot of wheat because I need the wheat for both the mud and my food. So, it might take a bit to collect up some more resources, but once I've got enough, we can get this mole built. And I have some interior ideas. I want to put in some escalators, have a little like walkways, big open area in the middle. I want to try to get it all the way back to this hill, so there's room for all of that, and it doesn't feel cramped. But I also don't have too much time to do this. So the next clip will probably be a few days after this one, but I think I have a good idea of what needs doing, which is I'm just going to have to harvest this wheat and convert a lot of dirt. However, that's actually a good thing, because I have chests and chests and chests and chests and chests full of dirt, so it gives actually some use for it. So let's get on with that, rather than just explaining it. Let's do it.
Time to break it, 9 months to make a life, 30 seconds to take it. For every saint there's another tenement. Don't let your friends too close to your enemy. Raise your glass, lift your mind higher. I let the water down, up like Greek fire. I scorch the flow, I'm a match to crude oil. Your style's left out too long, it's about to spoil. Embroiled in the mix, entrapped in the depths. No patience for biters, no honor in petty thefts. Be my guest, your guess as good as mine. Not as good as my timing, or the fine rhyming. 24 I go to war beyond the physical form. No need to chase.
Alright everyone, so I've built, we're working on the shopping area here, this little commercial spot. I have done a little bit of revamping the sort of internal part of the city here. I removed this building and I've put in a little like open garden memorial sort of center here, and I'm going to work on probably another skyscraper here as well, just for the sake of the skyline. I've put floors inside this one, and we now have another building here. I've also done a little bit of work on sort of down here. I changed up the highway a bit. We have a road under it now, so this area is a bit more interconnected. So we've done a lot in this episode, but I can't even actually remember what we have done because it's been like probably a month since the previous episode. So I'm going to end it here, just so the video doesn't end up too disconnected and rambling on and on and on, doing a bunch of random stuff. Hope you enjoyed this mess of an episode. I'll try to actually stay organised next time. Thank you so much for watching and putting up. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment. I'll see you guys next time. God bless you all and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.